Hi, I'm Tavares. I'm from Oakville, Ontario. I'm a centerman. My favorite players growing up were Mario Lemieux, Mike Modano, and Patrick O'Sullivan. I always remember watching Hockey Night in Canada with my dad every Saturday night and watching the Leafs. And I remember my dad putting a stick in my hands, and the first time we went skating, he put 2 blades on my feet, on both feet, so I had 4 blades. And being a beginning skater, you always had to hold onto the boards, but I would never listen to him and always tried to skate in the middle with everybody else, even though I had no balance yet or no proper form of skating. And he always laughed at me, and we always used to argue over whether I should be on the boards or in the middle of the ice. So just things like that I remember as a young child, playing with my first stick and just shooting the ball around. And I think just watching the game really got me to love it and really want to be a hockey player. Well, I think my mom told me when I was young, she saw my passion for the game and, realized I had a good opportunity in front of me and ahead of me. And she pushed me forward. She used to lie about my age just to get me in certain hockey schools and try and make myself look a little older just so I could participate. Because she said when I was young, 2-3 days a week wasn't enough. It had to be every day, 6-7 days a week skating and playing, because that's all I wanted to do. So, playing with older kids, she saw I had the ability. And there's a game I recall. I had 7 penalties when I was a kid, and I was young, but I was too mature, I think, for those guys. And she saw that, and she moved me up and saw that I excelled, and saw no reason for me to go back to kids my own age just because it'll be better for my development. And it was good that she realized that and saw those characteristics and realized that it'd benefit me at the end of the day. So, it wasn't really for my mom. Me playing with kids a lot older, it came from her and realizing that that's where I should be. I remember just every day playing hockey and coming home from school and going shooting pucks in my basement, or just excited for practice. And just I had so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. I tried to do my best each and every day and wanted to excel and wanted to be the best, at every level and everywhere I played. So I think that's what drove me and still drives me today. I think that's my best attribute, is I love to score. I just have that drive, or I think there's no greater feeling for myself for me putting that puck in that net. So I think just me wanting to be the very best at that made me want to work on it as much as I could and become better at that each and every day. So I think just doing that helped me improve on that area and made me my greatest strength. Well, I think, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was score. I love to score goals, and that's what I saw with me helping to win, and that's what I knew how to do. And I always thought the more goals you score, the better chance you had of winning. But, as you get older and you mature and you develop more, you understand there's a lot more to the game of hockey than just producing offensively. And, that's obviously still my strength and the things I'm counting on for the most. But, I've learned to be more of a complete player, to be good in all 3 zones, and not to let my teammates down and myself down. Make sure I'm competitive all over the ice. I'm good on the face-offs. I'm keeping the puck out of my net as much as I want to put it in the other team's net. So I think it's all come from just coaches, teammates, people I've been around. Like you said, the training for a bit in Los Angeles, and was able to be around some professional players where I learned just how hard you have to work and what it takes to be a pro and an NHLer. So I think that's helped me come a long way. It's exciting. No question. You think about it, but I don't think you want to put pressure on yourself. You just, like I said, you want to enjoy it, and you want to enjoy the moments in this time of your life because it only comes around once. And it's always my dream to play in the National Hockey League and to soon be a part of an organization in the NHL. It's going to be a dream come true and a great honor, and it'll be amazing to have that feeling that this team thinks you can be part of a team that can win a Stanley Cup. And it's exciting, but like I said, I want to enjoy the season and everything that it has in it and soak it up because it's here once and I want to enjoy it. And hopefully it doesn't go by too fast. Well, he's a big guy who can who can really skate and has good offense awareness, and obviously he's a guy who can be physical, and he's an impact player and definitely a very good player that has a lot of potential. So, but I think I can kind of speak for him as well. I think we kind of just focus on what we have to do to become the best we can and where we want to be, and I don't think we kind of use it as us against each other. We just play for our teams and what we have to do to help our teams be successful. So obviously he's a very good player, and I wish him all the best. It's so amazing. It's especially when I was cut the year before, you really learned how to appreciate being a part of Team Canada and being cut, and then finally getting that jersey and that knock at the door to say you're on the team and here's your tracksuit. It was a dream come true, obviously, and for me, it was a great experience, and it was one of the best times of my life. I mean, there was nothing more amazing than what we went through and how we won and things like that. So to represent my country and to bring back home another gold, it was special. To say I'm a world champion, a world junior champion for Canada, I think there's no greater honor than maybe winning an Olympic gold for Canada. So to be a part of that for such a tournament, that means so much to our country, and a game that means so much to our country. I think this just the feeling of overcoming all that adversity and all that hard work we've put into our lives, and I'll say I'm a world champion, I think was amazing. Sam Gagner was one of my teammates, and we lived 5 minutes away from each other in Oakville, and we started to become really good buddies and become really close. And his dad had a backyard rink with boards, a Zamboni, with pipes and the whole bit. And I think every weekend for 7-8 hours a day we'd play, and during the week even if we could, just to play and have fun. And we got really competitive out there sometimes, and there's some really good stories just about just getting us too heated where we had some bumps and bruises. But at the end of the day, we had big smiles and big hearts for the game, and just loved playing together, and really grew. And I think it helped us both develop our competitiveness, our skills, and just our love for the game. Just the one time I took a full slap shot and hit him in the shin, and we're only wearing skates, gloves, and a helmet, and just we wanted to beat each other so bad. It just got so competitive. We'd be so hard on each other that get to that point where we didn't want to lose that bad, where we would do anything. So a lot of things like that. But like I said, at the end of the day, I always put a big smile on and put our arms around each other and said we had fun. Just to be myself and to enjoy this season, because it only comes around once, and you don't want to look back and say you put too much pressure on yourself or you're too hard on yourself and you didn't enjoy it. So I mean, I just approach every day with a good attitude and working hard and try and develop a lot of memories, and say when I look back on this year, I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed it and I gave it all my got, and I had no regrets. Most played song on my iPod, probably, that's a good question. By Genesis, it's called That's All. When I was always 19 growing up, and then when I switched over to the Toronto Marlborough, was a kid named Cody Goluboff. Was too stubborn to give me his number and wouldn't let me, so I just flipped the number, and then at the end of that season my mom says, it looks pretty good on you, so why don't you just keep it.